was really nice this morning to meet some earnest seekers, come down to the place where I live and to get their ultimate what they are seeking. We have to know that God has created us with a purpose. He has worked for so many years. He has made us human beings with such care and love. There has to be a purpose behind it. We also know that we have not yet found our purpose, and that's why we are seeking. If we understand that, then one must know that something has to happen. God has to save His creation, and His greatest creation is a human being. This is what He has done out of all the creation, that He tried to evolve, and that's how human beings are created. Only thing was, a human being was given freedom to choose between the right and the wrong for life. It so happened that human beings, in their error, naiveness, I should say in ignorance, did lots of mistakes. Doesn't matter. Even if they have done, most of them have come to right conclusion. And that right conclusion, as I told you yesterday, sums up like this: that whatever is going to happen to us, further than this, it has to be spontaneous. It is a living process that has made us human beings, nothing dead. If the living process has to work it out, then it has to be spontaneous. We cannot work it out. Secondly, that you cannot pay for it or you cannot maneuver it. And thirdly, that you cannot put in any effort. It has to be effortless. If it is the most vital thing for God, it has to be effortless. So that's how we reach certain conclusions, that self-realization, if it is the epitome of our evolution, it has to be absolutely freely given and has to happen in a very spontaneous way. Yesterday I explained to you in short all the various types of ideas people have about self-realization and what we have to expect about self-realization. We had another inquiry this morning about Kundalini, that a gentleman asked me a question saying that he has read some books which are all the time warning that Kundalini business is very difficult. It comes up to a point but not beyond a point, and all sorts of stories. And I have to tell you that that's not true. Kundalini is your own mother. You have your individual mother. And she is waiting all the time, all these years, just to give you your second birth. She never harms you. She never troubles you. She doesn't do anything of that kind. I don't know the people who do not know how to do the thing or who have no authority must be doing all these kind of tricks and must be suffering from Kundalini awakening. I know of one gentleman who in Kashmir said that he's got Kundalini awakening and he had tremendous heat and tremendous burning and all sorts of things, and that it's a very dangerous thing. He has written a book on that, some sort of I'm forgetting the name of the book. Now this gentleman himself is leading a very horrible life. Of that I have been able to find out. He has all sorts of relations and is leading a very ridiculous life, not suitable for any saint. If such a man has to have a Kundalini awakening, I can't understand how can Kundalini come to him. But must be some sort of a God's anger on him, that he has felt this kind of a feeling within him, maybe. Or maybe he has been to somebody who is a wrong type of a person, who has awakened the Kundalini without any authority. And maybe that time, the first deity, as I told you, is it there? The chart is not there? Yes. The first deity I told you did not like it and got angry. And the whole sympathetic nervous system on the left-hand side and right-hand side got angry. And when that happened, the person can develop a lot of heat and a lot of blisters. I have seen a person getting a blister all over, all round his neck. At the very outset, I must tell you that heat is the sign of violent action. Say, for example, if you heat the helium gas, the molecules of the helium gas start going all round. They are very volatile. They start moving in a way that you feel that two armies are fighting. Then you find that 10 armies are fighting. Then you find all of them are fighting with each other. But if you cool it down, their action is very collective. They move in a smooth manner, in a very collective manner. So, one can see that when we are heated up also, you see, a man is very hot-tempered. Means he is a very angry person and he cannot carry on with others. He has no patience. But when we see that a person is cool, is collected, then we say he is a nice person. In the same way, if you feel heat from your Kundalini, then be sure that something is wrong that is resisting you. Even while giving realization, in the beginning, you do feel little heat because the heat of the body has to go. You'll be amazed when you will be doing Sahaj Yoga just now. We will be raising your Kundalini. In the beginning, you will find a lot of heat will be coming out of your head before you start feeling the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. First, the heat from the liver will be pouring out, and you will feel very relieved when it's poured out, and then you will start feeling the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost in your hand, which is the all-pervading power of God, as I told you. That first time, after realization, you can feel that cool breeze within.
Sit upright and relaxed, cross-legged on the floor if it is comfortable, or if you choose to sit on a chair, place the feet a little apart, flat on the floor, without shoes. Rest your hands, palms open and upward on your lap.
You will have to repeat the following exercise twice. The first time, Sri Mataji will show you what to do. Please place the right hand where you are shown, so that you can repeat it a second time with the eyes closed. The exercise works best with the eyes closed.
So now, please put your left hand towards me like this, symbolizing your desire to get real self-realization. Open it out fully. And now we have to use the right hand to give nourishment to our centers, but we work it only on the left hand side. So, first we'll show you how to do it, and then you'll have to close your eyes, and then the Kundalini awakening will take place. So now, first of all, we have to put left hand towards me like this and right hand on our heart. Here resides the spirit. Then we bring our right hand on the left hand side in the upper part of our abdomen and press it hard. Now, this is the center of our mastery. Now we take down our hand in the low portion of our abdomen. And press it hard. This is the center of pure knowledge. This pure knowledge manifests on your central nervous system. Now we take back our right hand in the upper part of our abdomen and press it hard. Then we take our right hand on our heart. Now we take our right hand in the corner of our neck and our shoulder and put it as back as possible. And turn your head to your right. This is the center catches when you feel guilty. Now, please take your right hand on top of your forehead across and put down your head and press it on both the sides. Now, please remember that this is the center to forgive everyone in general. Now, take back your right hand on the back side of your head. And slowly push back your head as far as possible. And here, for your own satisfaction, without counting your mistakes and your so-called sins, you have to ask for forgiveness from the divine power. Now, stretch your hand fully and put the center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a soft bone in your childhood. Now this is very important. So put down your head and stretch your fingers as far as possible backwards. So there's a very good pressure on your scalp. Put down your head properly and press it hard and push back your fingers. Now here you have to move your scalp slowly. Scalp, not your hands. Scalp slowly 7 times clockwise. That's all we have to do. Now, please close your eyes. Those who are sitting on the chair, please keep both your feet apart from each other. Now please put the left hand towards me on your lap. And right hand on the heart. Now please close your eyes and don't open them till I tell you. Now here you have to ask me a very fundamental question. You may call me Shri Mataji or Mother. You can ask the question 3 times. Mother, am I the spirit? Now, if you are the spirit, you are your master, you are your guru, you are your guide. So now take down your hand in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side and press it hard. Here now you have to ask another question. Mother, am I my own master? Three times. I have already told you that I cannot force anything on you and I respect your freedom. So I cannot force self-realization on you. So now, please take your hand down into the lower portion of your abdomen. And press it hard. Here, I cannot force pure knowledge on you. So please ask 7 times, Mother, please give me pure knowledge. Say it 6 times because this center has got 6 petals. As soon as you ask for pure knowledge, the Kundalini starts moving upward. So we have to nourish the higher centers with our self-confidence. So now raise your right hand and put it in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side and press it hard. Now here, with full confidence, please say 10 times, Mother, I am my own master. I have already told you that the greatest truth about you is that you are not this body, you are not this mind. You are not these emotions and you are not these conditionings and you are not this ego. But you are pure spirit. So now raise your right hand on your heart. And here you have to say with full confidence 12 times, Mother, I am the Spirit. The divine power is the source of knowledge. It is the source of joy and ocean of blessings. is the ocean of love and compassion. But above all, it is the ocean of forgiveness. And whatever mistakes you commit can be resolved completely by this great power of forgiveness. So now raise your right hand in the corner of your neck and your shoulder. Take it as far back as you could. Now turn your head to your right. Here, you have to say with full confidence 16 times. Please believe what I say. 16 times. Mother, I am not guilty at all. I have already told you that whether you forgive or don't forgive, you don't do anything. But if you don't forgive, then you play into wrong hands. It is a myth that you cannot forgive. So now, raise your right hand on your forehead across and put down your head and press it on both the sides. Now here, say it with full confidence. Mother, I forgive everyone. From your heart, not how many times. Now take back your right hand on the back side of your head and push your head on it as far as possible upward. Here for your satisfaction, without feeling guilty, without counting your mistakes, you have to say, "O divine power, if I have done any mistakes, please forgive me." Also say it from your heart, not how many times. Now stretch your palm fully and put the center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a soft bone in your chakra. Now, press your scalpel by pushing out your fingers. And please bend your head as much as possible. Now, here again I cannot cross over your freedom
and cannot force self-realization on you. So now move your right hand with great pressure on your scalp. So in such a manner that you move the scalp slowly, clockwise 7 times, saying, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Push back your fingers, push back your fingers. Put a proper pressure first. Now, please take down your hands. On top of your head, but away. Don't doubt that if there's a cool breeze coming, don't doubt that it is air conditioning. Now take down your hands, please. Put your hands towards me like this. And don't think you can do it. You have reached the state of hotness of energy.